start at the 25. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make surface-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Lewis to throw. They're working that left side. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I really think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Spartans come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time. So bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. Those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you've got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the...
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty.
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing, execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
So Colorado's offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out of their own 37. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Buffaloes have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Here he goes breaking the pocket.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every
yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Lewis wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pass rush. Coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Durham. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And he dropped it. Just didn't whip the thing all the way in.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on. Right? They came out starting really slow. Allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did
convert on 4th down. Still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Spits it out to the back. Finds his man down the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Give to the back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line? Doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Spartans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Here comes the heat. Trying to find the end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. From the gun, the ground game. And there was stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense got it for the run. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Lewis to throw. Puts it out in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. After getting knocked down behind the line, it's 2nd and goal to the 7. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd year trying to hand it off?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming down. Hey, I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Spartans. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Arkansas delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Fayetteville. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
325.
Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Gibson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They send the tight end in motion. Gives it on the option. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It has been a less than stellar start in ACC play. Now the mission is to try to keep this season from going down the drain.
Yeah, and you got to find new ways to motivate. You came into the season, you're probably like, hey, listen, we want to be ACC champs, and that dream is probably gone. But let's refocus, right, Jesse? It's really fun to be that team in the middle towards the end of the year, too, where you can play sport.
Yeah, it's all about building, too. Just one game at a time, and it just takes one win to get the season completely turned around. This team has not yet quit on the year. They're still out playing hard with great effort. They just got to put a full game together.
Makes the grab. It's Gibson. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Just keeps swinging it. He'll take a shot. And he's got it. Touchdown,
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He unleashes a long one. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Running into the open space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical in front of the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Spartans hit it quickly to the line. Looking for a physical attack. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Lewis wants to pass. Turns it loose. Finds a man by himself. Touchdown, Michigan State. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wide receiver going in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. The Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Powers through the defender. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking to throw on 1st down. The throw. That's caught. It's Hill. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. He'll need to put some leg in this one. A 52-yard attempt and just the right finesse to get it in from the right. Absolutely perfect. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump
The Spartans will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Grab in the backfield. It's Gibson. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Wants to bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly.
There he goes. He's at the 30. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Sparty. And the route is on. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Running back searching for a hole. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Lewis to throw. fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. It's incomplete, a fourth down stop, and the turnover on downs. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Buffaloes have taken it inside the 20. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. The give out of the gun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. And the Buffaloes line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. He'll do it himself. And he's dragged down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stopping him at the line of scrimmage?
Tried to fight his way in, but they get him on the ground at the 2, and it's a fourth and goal stop. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. Inside the 40, the 30, the 20. Just. We're looking for a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's first and 10 from inside the red. Got some room and into the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they start on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've reached the break, and Michigan State has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Right on the money. Turning it on.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw. The receiver does a nice a soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Reads it, fires complete. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's got it on the right, and he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a micro.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The give on the inside. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll keep it himself. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Lewis wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously there's...
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Spartans back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here's the pressure. Makes the catch. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Michigan State. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
And it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Floats it out in space. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to the ground. Not finding any running room, and I think that loss is going to give back what they gained on the previous play, and now it's 3rd down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Here we go, here we go.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. On target to the left. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Absolutely center cut. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Lewis to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Orlando. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10.
White 53. White 53.
To the air on 1st down. Got him downfield. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Lewis wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gives it to the back on the draw. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start